Guys, like I said yesterday, we are going to be doing a Profundity versus Leviathan counter video. So let me pull up my fleet arena here. We have lots of Leviathans to battle. I will go over mods and characters at the end of the video because honestly, for this battle, it's not terribly important. Of course, this is all subject to change if and when they nerf Rogue One, which unfortunately they probably will. Regular starting three for Profundity, and then I carry Rogue One, Ghost, Phantom, and Cassian's U-Wing. You'll never use all of them, but let's start it off, and I will show you how to win. You're basically always wanting to use Outrider's second special to get your Profundity ult going. So you're going to start, you're going to pass the turn with your basic to Outrider. You're going to always be doing your second special whenever it's off of cooldown. Han's Millennium Falcon, you're going to basic. You're going to get that buff dispel so that you can start getting crits. You're going to do Y-Wing special. They're going to take a bunch of turns. Isolate Y-Wing, doesn't matter. Alright, now you're going to do Outrider's first special, just moving your ult charge along for Profundity. Basic with Han's Falcon. Han, it doesn't matter who gets stunned, it doesn't affect this at all. You're going to play it the exact same regardless. Get here, your first reinforcement is going to be Rogue One. You're going to do the cooldown reduction, which is your second special, and then you're going to do Outrider's second special. If Outrider gets stunned, I mean, it could mess things up, but I've yet to fail this. Now, right now, everybody has Foresight. This is really the only part that changes. When everybody has Foresight and I can't hit anybody with Rogue One, I just get rid of all their Foresight. If somebody doesn't have Foresight, you want to basic them, but you're going to win regardless. Here, I'm just going to basic the Bomber with Outrider. It looks like our Bomber could die here. It's not a terribly big deal. I haven't lost it with that. Anyways, you're going to call in Ghost. We're a little bit behind schedule, so we could lose here. We might have to do another battle. This is about a 95% win rate. You're going to call in Ghost, a buff dispel. Right here, you can basic with Falcon. I like to do AoE to get even more ult charge, more crits and whatnot, so I like to do that. Of course, with Outrider, you're going to do your second special. Bomber's just about ready to go down. You're going to cooldown reduction with Rogue One. And by the time our Profundity gets its next turn, we should be at ultimate in theory. Just going to basic. You're going to do Outrider second special, and we should be at ultimate. We are. Once you get ultimate at this point, you're going to use the same strategy pretty much every time. I just do Rogue One's AoE. We lost Bombers, so, banners and Grand Arena could matter. But in Fleet Arena, easy climbs. Very, very easy. Now you just clean this up from here. We've got the contract thing that I don't actually know what it does because I didn't read the kits. Cooldown reduction, I'm just going to AoE to try and speed this up. I'm going to pass it back to Rogue One. And I'm going to do another AoE because I want to hurry this up. And we'll run it again. This is about a 95% win rate. I have had some scenarios go horribly, horribly wrong with the RNG, but it is much more consistent than Executor. Hopefully CG fixed the crashing and I don't have to reset my game every time I win a battle on video. Did they fix the crashing? They did not fix the crashing. Okay, post-editing bunny is going to cut me reloading out, so I will see you all in a second. Alright guys, we are back. I am going to burn 50 crystals for this video, so I hope you guys appreciate that. We're going to climb up to number 1 real quickly. Same strategy. We'll just run through it again, show you it's good and consistent. Like I said, about 95%. I'd say Executor win rates against Leviathan are about 75. It's definitely a step up for climbing, so you're going to basic, pass it over to Outrider. You're going to do your second special to get your Profundity ult charge moving along. Basic with Han. Got a buff immunity there. It doesn't affect the outcome of the battle at all. Second special with Y-Wing. We're just looking for ult charge for Profundity. Y-Wing's going to get isolated. Happens every time. And then we're going to do first special with Outrider. Another basic with Han's Millennium Falcon. Han got stunned again. Han or Y-Wing's ideal, but if Outrider gets stunned, just keep the same order of operations and you'll still win. You're gonna call in Rogue One, cooldown reduction, second special with Outrider. Now we've got like 60% ult charge on Profundity, I believe. So this time Bomber does not have Foresight, so we're just gonna basic him. We're gonna basic with Outrider. Bomber looks like he's gonna go down again. My Bomber doesn't always go down, it happens occasionally. It doesn't affect this. We're gonna call in Ghost. Get the buff dispel, do the AoE for more ultimate charge. Just a second. Here we go. A couple more crits right there. I'm just going to basic to get that Foresight off. Do Outrider's first special, cooldown reduction. And next time Profundity's turn comes around, we should have our ultimate cooking again. We're just going to basic with Han, basic with Ghost, second special to make sure you get that last bit of ultimate charge, and there we go. Easy peasy. I make this climb every day, very simple. I would recommend you share this. Leave a like if you find it helpful. Once this battle is over, I will cut out the game crashing like it always does, and I will cut to my characters and ship mods and what they're looking like. I did well on Rogue One. It doesn't affect the battle at all. I mean, you can do this with 3-star Rogue One. It does not matter at all. But we'll go over this just so you can see what I'm working with. I've got the Lightspeed bundle, POW, and what's his name, Bodhi. So, that could be helpful for you guys to see. Clean this up. Only losing Y-Wing. It's basically a full banner win in Grand Arena. Very easy. I really like this counter. I'm going to be very sad when Rogue One gets nerfed. But there you can see we're all the way back up to number 1. Now I'm going to edit this next part out until my game reloads, and we can cut to my characters and ships. So, post-editing bunny, do your thing. Alrighty, we are back. We'll look at the Leviathan counter ships right here. My Han's Falcon got maxed mods, Relic 8 Han, Relic 6 Chewie, Outrider Dash maxed out, Relic 7, no Omicron, I don't know if that matters for his ship, and then Y-Wing maxed out. Rogue One, I did wail on. I was really having fun with the ship, so I wailed on it. But now I'm regretting it because they're nerfing it. Just Relic 5, Bodhi, and POW. They don't have any special mods on, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they just have whatever I chucked on them. So just regular, no 6-dot mods on those two. I'm not sure what my mods are on my Ghost, but they're all Relic 5 with their Zetas except for Zeb. Hera, no special mods. Kanan, 2 special mods, and Zeb, no special mods. And then I usually bring in Phantom for this reinforcement. You can reduce the cooldown of call reinforcement. So you're gonna, if you need this when you're cleaning up a Leviathan at the end after you get your ultimate, you can call in Phantom and then you can call in Cassian to finish the cleanup. That's the only reason those two are in the slot. You only need the starting 5. You only need those first 5, and then yeah, I don't know if you guys found this helpful. Please leave a like, subscribe, um, leave a comment, any questions you have, and I'm going to update my Leviathan versus Executor counter tomorrow or the day after, sometime this week. And then we will be streaming Jedi Master Mace Windu Unlock on Tuesday, so we'll see all of you guys then. So, yeah, bye.